Yeah, I'm Jerry the King Lawler, WWE Hall of Famer, and all of that sort of stuff. But my career goes back probably 20 years before I started in WWE. Started actually in 1971 in the Tennessee territory. At that time, Nick Gulas and Roy Welch were the big promoters in the Tennessee area, and Nick Gulas especially had a very good working relationship with the Fabulous Moolah. I mean, you know, we all knew that Moolah had this stable of girls. She was like, you know, sometimes they did talk about that it was almost like a monopoly. If you needed girl wrestlers for your territory, you had to call Moolah, and she was, but it was like, you know, she was an agent for all the girl wrestlers in the fact that it got them booked, and it all happened through Moolah, and so, you know, she performed a good service for the girls in that respect. She always took her percentage, but that's the way business is. That's the way the wrestling promoters do. I knew at the time when I worked for Nick Gulas, I didn't have to go out and try to get myself booked. I was working for Nick Gulas, and he would do the booking. He would get the book. You know, he would get me booked. And so that's the same thing that Moolah did, except instead of working in one territory, Moolah worked all over the United States for the girls. She would send her girls out all over the country. And I can honestly say that I have never, during the time that I worked with Moolah all through the Tennessee territory, and then when I worked with Moolah later on up in the WWE, her and Mae Young, never had one problem with her. All the stuff that I hear said about her now, never saw or heard anything like that when I was in the business and you know, around Moolah and the girls wrestling. You know, she was a very good businesswoman, and everybody, I think, enjoyed doing business with her. So it's sad to me to see her legacy or her reputation be defamed or destroyed, actually, as like it's been doing now through social media, because it's just, as far as I'm concerned and as far as I know personally, that stuff is just not true about her.